Alright. This is not a dungeon I was expecting. Holy shit. There are paths down there. Actually, I think we saw that in the launch trailer, didn't we? Yeah.
All seems in order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me.
Uh-huh. That I can.
Those things are pure malcontent. The residue of lives unfulfilled.
This will hurt.
You do your thing, Estinian.
You're mine.
You know, I wish I had level 90 gear, but I don't know where to get the artifact set. I might not have just reached it yet. I don't know. See, I don't know if it's tied to the role quests or if it's tied to MSQ. I don't know. In Shadowbringers it was both. It was both tied to role quests and MSQ. It could be the same here, but I'm sure the game would have told me by now. Well, I'm sure the game will tell me when I reach that point what I need to do to get artifact gear. For now, I'll just take whatever the hell the dungeon wants to give me, if anything. Yeah, I know what my luck's like.
I will not hold back.
I love the fact that venison now has charges on it. That's so fucking good. It looks like it has a longer cooldown on it now, though, than it used to. I don't remember exactly what it used to be. Was it? It wasn't 30 before, was it? No, I think it was. I swear it was only 15 before. So they've doubled the cooldown, but they've given me 2 charges. So that means I can shield 2 people. I want to see my Lilybell in action. Put it there. Not that I'm expecting to take damage at all. So
You underestimate me.
it healed for a decent amount of health, but that's because I still had all 5 stacks. It would heal better if I were taking damage as well, but I was not. It's on a pretty lengthy cooldown as well, isn't it? What's that, a 3-minute cooldown? Yeah, I think so. I think that's a 3-minute cooldown. I think, or was it 100? Was it 150 or 180 cooldown? 180, yeah, 3-minute cooldown. That's fine. First boss is there. Everything is just one of these little souls, like spirits, little embers that are just waiting. Ilbud! What the fuck? Sloppy! What? Why does he have so much health? This isn't a boss room. Oh no. What is going on? Tube Samadhi.
You're mine.
One sec. This ether Papalimo, whose will given form. Oh, it wasn't. It was Tutsamadi, but it was Papalimo. Oh, Livia. Ah, shit. This bitch again. Alright, Livia. Look. You are a slut. You don't have to take it out on us. Frustration. First ability, frustration. Let's get some regions going for us. Okay. Yeah.
My turn.
That's easy enough. Think Dunscaith.
You're mine.
The Lolly Queen boss. Alright, wait. 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 There you go. Think Innocence. Alright. It's got Innocence beans as well.
My turn. My turn. You're mine.
I'm gonna see people get hit by that in roulettes. Definitely.
I will end this farce.
You're mine.
Can't keep attacking, Estinian. You don't have to stand still after you move.
I will end this farce.
And I know that's just... Really? Come on. We've got Estinian here. He just doesn't want to stand out, does he? Everyone else is like, yo, I'm gonna do the limit break, check me out. And then there's Estinian just like,
Follow
the flow of ether. It will guide you.
No, not that. Oh. Sorry, I ignored your cry.
The ether is too dense. Ah, I'm losing you.
Oh. What is this? The crystallization that's here. Is this like Hydaelyn's body? Or just the effects of being too close to Hydaelyn? Maybe? Because remember, Hydaelyn originally showed up to us as a giant mother crystal. And we have yet to really know why. Since we've seen her in her mortal form, as well as speaking to us through others. I'm genuinely curious if everyone that has been saying they've been getting word from Hydaelyn this entire time. Sorry, my headphones came out. That they've been speaking to Hydaelyn this entire time. I'm genuinely curious if they even have. Like, not that they're crazy, but someone might be deceiving them. You know? Heaven's Eye Materia 9. Nice, nice, nice. Can I get some Materia 10s? Oh. Hell yes. Let's fucking go. Damn right, Estinian. And it's not just the people of Ishgard. Every single player that actually pays attention to the story, even remotely pays attention to the story. By that I just mean they kind of enjoy the cutscenes, especially when there's voice acting. I've known players like that only really pay attention to voice acted cutscenes. Don't do that, by the way. Pay attention to every main story cutscene and almost every dialogue, because it all kind of matters. Some side quest stuff I'm guilty. I skip, I ignore, I don't bother reading, because you can tell when a side quest is just fluffy filler. That's not even good fluffy filler. It's that kind of filler you don't care about, you don't want, but you know it's necessary because game needs padding out. You need to give players something to do. Estinian, you didn't even try.
I will not hold back.
Seriously, Thancred? Ring of Fending. What item level stuff is this? 548. Alright, so yeah, the artifact stuff is probably going to be 550. Maybe 560, but more than likely 550. Alright, second boss. Last one was Livia. Who's this? Rotartan! Yo! You've been working out, buddy. Alright, time to kick your ass for the 10 billionth time. Why are we fighting Imperial ghosts? Memories? What are they? Stolar. I know you're a black mage now, but you used to be a white mage. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're mine.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So it's kind of like the final boss of Amarot dungeon. You know, with the platforms, except this time you don't know which one will be accessible to a little later. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
You underestimate me.
Apparently so.
You're mine.
Ow. Kinda hurt. Alright, so I just have to sort of keep an eye. Oh, really? Alright, so that'll be this one.
Away with you!
I might need a break after this. Oh! I see what that was. They weren't following me. It just looked like it before. Yeah, it's basically just which quarters of the room gets blown up. Ugh. Ring of casting. Oh, okay. Where are we going? Who's here to help? Who is it? The light, it's her. Oh, is that Heidelin back there? Is that what we're seeing right now? Ugh. I'm actually getting really tired. So after this dungeon, I might need to take a nap. Not for too long though, because I've actually got to go out in like 6 hours. Got my COVID booster jab, so I've got to take care of that. Piety Materia 9. You know what would be awesome? Some grade 10s. Yeah. I wonder if you can get grade 10s from this dungeon. Or if I'm just being a little unlucky. We'll see. We shall see. I don't remember what it was like in previous expansions. What their final leveling dungeon was like. If, what materia drops were like anyway.
You underestimate me. You underestimate me.
Am I coming up to the third boss yet? Kind of. Minfilia's spirit? Minfilia. As annoying as she kinda was in A Realm Reborn, she's still one of my favourite scions.
You underestimate me.
I will not hold back.
What the hell's going to be at the end of this? Trying to think. Let's see. We've had Nail. Oh my god! If it's Nail, I kind of hope it is. Let's fucking go if it is Nail. Because we've had Livia, then Ratartan. Nero's still alive. Gaius is still alive. So Nail seems feasible. If we're going with dead Guardians that we've killed. Though we didn't kill Nail, did we? Did we? I mean, kind of.
As far as you go.
Ammon! Sundered Soul, Ammon the Undying. Holy shit! He still lives-ish? Okay then. I wasn't expecting this. What you on about, Thancred? I genuinely didn't expect this. Because I thought Fandaniel's soul would have been erased alongside Zodiac. Oh. Okay.
The stage is set.
What's this? What's this circle in the center for? Ah. Was that it? All of that for that?
You underestimate me.
Right, Faraga Forte. He's right. But that does mean if it says right, then our right is safe. But he's attacking from his right.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
Curtain call. See, the last time he used something like curtain call, we had to hide behind some rocks. Sheba! Let's fucking go! Sheba to the rescue!
What a boorish audience you are.
Man, this is quite the dungeon. Ah shit, I wasn't paying attention. This goes to show I kind of need a break. Oh, okay, you are safe over there. Left Firaga. Right again.
Delusions and lies! My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to her.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all. How would you know that name? Then it was you, in Elpis, with MSQ. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them, no matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is MSQ adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amaron in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly! But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth, my answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Van Damme, still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arsahi?
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
Even here, even now, you have every right to hate me. For the fool I was, for the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
Brave travelers, I welcome you. I see. Thou didst journey under Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said. Once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Death abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark! Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back.
For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?